Our students often remark on the environmental beauty of our campuses here in northern British Columbia. As Canada's Green University, we're focused on the environment, whether that's our educational offerings or our research projects. Through your generous support, we have the opportunity to provide our undergraduate and graduate students the opportunity to work with our faculty. And with that, I want to introduce Dr. Heather Bryan.
My name is Dr. Heather Bryan. I'm an assistant professor in ecosystem science and management here at UNBC. I came to UNBC in part because of the location. I really can't think of many other campuses across Canada and maybe even in the world where you can come across animals like moose and bears on your way to work in the morning. I also came because of the opportunity to be part of a community of other researchers already working on wildlife, and I wanted to be part of that. Northern BC is a stronghold for large mammals. It's also a place where the landscape is changing rapidly, and understanding how those changes influence the wildlife is important for making sure that we can maintain ecosystems and habitats in perpetuity. My research focuses on the effects of environmental change on wildlife health. And I do that by looking at individual measures of health, like growth patterns, hormones, and parasites, to understand how environmental conditions like climate change and habitat change influence individuals and how that scales up to populations. And I focus primarily on the Musqueam management area, which is comparable in size to Vancouver Island. It spans in the north from where the Alaska Highway meets the Yukon border to the east end of the Williston Reservoir in the south. My first time to the Musqueam took my breath away. It's an area of immense beauty and is known as the Serengeti of the North for its diverse mammal species. Compared with other parts of the province, it's relatively unaffected by large-scale industrial activities. My goal is to build on a 20-year history of UNBC research on predator-prey interactions in this region. We're developing a process for extracting information from some of the things that animals leave behind. Things like their scat, which is also known as animal poop, or their hair. And the information that we hope to collect is things like what they're eating, how healthy they are, which we can measure by looking at indicators of their physiology and their parasites that they have. Students are a vital part of this research, from being involved in the field collection of samples to helping analyze data in the lab, and then looking at the data and interpreting it afterward. Funding for students is key to being able to work with students in these projects. Without donor support, I couldn't do the research that I do, from hiring students to field research to analyzing samples, publishing the results, and ultimately generating new knowledge. I can't thank our community and generous donors enough, so thank you.